In the 1930s, Imperial Japan underwent rapid militarization under Emperor Hirohito, driven by expansionist ideologies like the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. By 1937, Japan occupied Manchuria and parts of China, deploying over 1 million troops. Military leaders prioritized troop morale, leading to the institutionalization of sexual slavery. This systemic exploitation was masked as a necessary war measure, exploiting colonial subjects under Japan's rule. Japanese propaganda systematically dehumanized Asian women, depicting them as inferior and disposable. Racial caricatures in newspapers and military pamphlets portrayed Korean and Chinese women as objects for soldiers' use. This rhetoric normalized violence, eroding empathy. Historians note such propaganda mirrored Nazi tactics, enabling mass exploitation. By 1941, these ideologies justified the abduction of an estimated 200,000 women across occupied territories. In 1932, Lieutenant General Okamura Yasuji officially proposed military brothels to prevent rape and venereal disease among troops. By 1938, the Japanese government sanctioned comfort stations across occupied Asia. Documents reveal meticulous planning. Women were categorized by ethnicity and forced into servitude. These brothels were not ad hoc, but state-sponsored, with logistics managed by the military's Kempeitai police. Survivor testimonies reveal how girls as young as 12 were lured with promises of factory jobs or kidnapped from villages. In Korea, colonial police collaborated, rounding up women under false pretenses. One survivor, Kim Hak-sun, recounted being sold by a trafficker in 1941. Over 80% of victims were Korean, reflecting Japan's colonial grip. Families resisting faced brutal reprisals, including executions. Transported in cattle cars or suffocating ship holds, victims endured days without food or water. Many died en route, others were thrown overboard if ill. Dutch survivor Jan Ruffo Hearn described being packed with 60 women in a truck, their wrists bound. These journeys were designed to break spirits before reaching brothels, where worse awaited. Brothels were prisons. Survivors reported serving 30 to 40 soldiers daily. Beatings and medical inspections were routine. Pregnancy meant forced abortions, often lethal. Filipina survivor Maria Rosa Henson wrote of being burned with cigarettes for refusing officers. Death rates soared from disease, malnutrition, and suicide. The few who survived bore lifelong physical and psychological scars. Escapes were rare, recaptured faced torture. Survivor Lee Young-soo described seeing a girl hanged for rebellion. Others were forced to watch executions as warnings. The Kempeitai destroyed evidence of punishments to maintain secrecy. This terror ensured compliance, with fewer than 10% of abducted women surviving the war. Declassified documents prove Tokyo's direct involvement. A 1944 U.S. intelligence report intercepted orders transferring comfort women to Burma. Post-war, Japan burned records, but survivors' accounts and Allied investigations exposed the truth. The system wasn't rogue units, but a calculated policy implicating Emperor Hirohito's wartime cabinet. In 1945, Allied forces liberated brothels, finding emaciated survivors. Many were too traumatized to speak, fearing stigma. Japan's post-war government pressured survivors into silence, offering no reparations. Only in 1991, with Kim Hak-sun's testimony, did the world learn the full scope. Even then, Japan dismissed survivors as prostitutes. Today, surviving comfort women demand justice, but Japan's government funds revisionist textbooks omitting the issue. Right-wing rallies denounce survivors as liars, while museums memorializing victims face vandalism. The fight continues. The UN labels this history's largest case of human trafficking. Until Japan acknowledges its crimes, reconciliation remains impossible.